You are about to listen to a new breed motivational speaker, a born teacher, and a writer, a member of Toastmasters International. She speaks from her wealth of experience and she applies all the principles that she teaches. Here is Esonu Sisi, popularly called Extra Mile.
Hi everyone, I remain your friend Esonu Sisi. My friends call me Extra Mile. Thanks for being here for me. I hope you've watched my first post, How I Conquered Ignorance, episode 1. Please, if you have not watched it, do so. It will help you understand this one better. Also, consider subscribing so that you won't miss any of my videos. Thank you. In my last video, I narrated how a half information from my pastor hindered my progress in life, and how I listened to a similar message from another so-called man of God and decided to react. Now listen. God in you causes you to walk in divine favor. God has got everything fixed on your behalf. He has the right people to help you at the right time and at the right place. God will guide them to you or you to them. One way or another, you will meet. Personally, speaking from experience, that message was a half information. It was not complete. And that's why I'm against it. Half information is misleading. It's better to be without information than to have half of it. My dear friends, this day, I will teach you something. And that thing is what was lacking in that message which people should know. God created unseen forces or laws that he uses to govern the universe. They are called universal or natural laws. They are self-enforcing, meaning that they don't need the police or law enforcement agents to help them implement their laws. They do so by themselves. They are impartial, meaning that they don't respect faces or fear faces. These forces, because they are not human beings, they don't accept bribe. If you disobey these laws, you will be punished. And if you obey these laws, you will be rewarded. Lastly, in the domain of universal laws, ignorance is not an excuse. In that sermon, the preacher refused to add that one must strive, that one must work or take other positive action in order to make those God's promises manifest in one's life. He refused to add also that one must pay a price or some prices because nothing is free. His likes tell the congregation what they want to hear and not the truth. Too bad. If God has fixed everything for us and our own is just to possess our possessions without doing anything, that means that the world would have been a bed of roses. Nobody would be poor. Nobody would be suffering. My dear, we are all human magnets. We attract into our lives people, circumstances, etc. that are in harmony with our dominant thoughts. Let me make you understand. If your dominant thoughts are positive, that is, if you think good thoughts most of the time, you magnetize positive, happy, benevolent people, opportunities, etc. that will help you in life. But if you dwell more on negative thoughts, more than the positive, the reverse becomes the case for you. You attract negative, angry, complaining, stingy people, unfavorable circumstances, etc. that will hinder you or work against you in life. What am I saying? Somebody does not meet the right people to help him at the right time and place just like that. Attracting the right person at the right place and time is an effect or outcome or result which somebody gets when he or she, either consciously or unconsciously, obeys the laws of cause and effect and the law of attraction. The law of cause and effect states that everything happens for a specific reason, and that there is a traceable cause for everything that has happened. In this case, the cause of attracting people that will help you is good, positive, and possibility thoughts. This was the knowledge that was lacking in that sermon. This was the knowledge that I lacked those years and which many people are still lacking today. That was why, despite all the things I did in the church, I never grew. My chronic negative mindset never allowed me to. My dear friends, if you lack quality friends, resources, etc., if you are always afraid, anxious, etc., change your negative mindset and every other thing would change along with it. You will begin to attract the people of your choice, etc. I am an example. Stop believing everything that you hear from self-acclaimed men of God, especially if you are from the part of the globe where I come from. Research for yourself to know the truth and when somebody is using the Bible to deceive you and other things. Study personal development books to upgrade your knowledge. It will make you a better believer in any denomination you belong. In my country, I have discovered that our religious leaders study great books to increase their knowledge. But most of them, not all, reserve that knowledge for themselves and teach the congregation what they want to hear. I would like to know your opinion about this on the comment section. Is my discovery right or wrong? Comment. That's by the way. My other advice is, if you are in a place, be it church or wherever, where you are supposed to be growing, but you are not, leave that place. It is not for you. Teaching or preaching about meeting the right person at the right time and place without mentioning or making reference to the law of attraction and the sister law, the law of cause and effect, is an incomplete message. My dear friends, God has got everything fixed on our behalf. I agree. He has the right people to help us at the right time and place. I agree. God will guide them to us and us to them. I agree. Either way, we must meet. I agree. But all these promises will not come unless you pay some prices. You must work hard. You must obey the law of cause and effect by disciplining yourself to control your thoughts and words. You must think and talk about good and positive things most of the time. You must also think and talk about what you want and like always. Above all, you must love yourself and everybody within and outside you.
To contact Esono Sisi, call 0813-391-0986 or 0803-818-1212. You can email outstandingesono@gmail.com. Going the extra mile is her watchword.